What's going on, Charm City Smokers and beyond? I'm your man, Kenny Cash.
I'm King Harvey.
And here's another great episode of Charm City Smoke.
We here at Prime Jewel Cigars, Wrightstown Road, right across the street from the Old Murray's.
Hey, today we got another great episode. We're going to have David Rumber, Jamin McQueen-Bey.
Lieutenant Dion Jackson, 38 Special.
That's right. So look, we're going to hold you, get your drinks, get your smokes.
Sit back and enjoy. We was going to start it how we normally started. You know, smoking cigars and bringing the liquor. I'm smoking on this Olivia small batch. What you smoking on,
So you know I got the Island Gem. Got to get that going for the day.
Yeah, and I brought this old line with me. Always want to support something local. Rum, Navy Strength, my favorite rum right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so my brother, this is one of my brothers. I want to introduce everybody individually. My brother Dion Jackson, Lieutenant Dion Jackson, 18 truck.
Well, bro.
What you smoking on, my brother?
Smoking on Deadwood Leather Rose today. One of my favorite cigars.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's a favorite. How about you? This man right here, Jamin McQueen-Bey. I always say
That's
best
Mr. Leader.
Right here. He always smoke payday cigars.
Right.
Payday. I only
Right.
buy during payday.
He's on the fire ground. He's smoking Ligas on the fire
What you
ground.
smoking on, my brother?
Something that you want to sit at home with.
Right.
Yeah, I'm smoking on a legal provider, the Furl.
See?
Right. And today's not payday.
Yeah.
Right.
You already know. You already know.
Right.
All right, one of my classmates right here. Look, I got some stories that he don't even remember from back in the day, the same age and everything. My brother David Rumber. What you smoking on, brother?
Smoking on this fat bottom Betty.
All right, so y'all got pretty much the same kind of joint, Fat Bottom Betty, and Dead Rose.
So what liquor? Who brought what? Who brought this thing right here?
That's
What
me. It's this you know I'm a tequila guy. It's Hornitos. It's gonna be barrel aged Hornitos, aged in an oak barrel. Kind of got a whiskey finish.
Okay.
Love it with cigars.
Okay. And you're a tequila guy. That's what you
That's
do,
what
right?
I do.
All right. How about you brought this, Kenny?
Yeah, so this right here, this is something I just stumbled across a week ago, actually. Noble Cash, never heard of it. I got it from, I'm gonna shout him out to Shoppers Liquors up Liberty Road.
Okay.
$25 bottle. And tried it a week ago, and I had to go back and get a fresh bottle for the day. Yeah, so when y'all get a chance, y'all make sure y'all get a little
Real
hit.
dude. How about the Angel's Envy? You brought that?
Brought the Angels Envy.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we're gonna get it in.
Speaks
Right.
for itself.
Hey, before we get started though, man, first of all, I want to shout out the location that we at right now, Prime Draw Cigars. The owner, operator V, thanks for the love. Thanks for letting us shoot here. Great establishment, Wrightstown Road and Rogers Avenue. I think we had brought it up in the podcast previous with Chief Ruff. So this is where we at today, giving us love. Make sure we shout
If
them
you're
out,
familiar with
support.
it, right across from the Old Murray's. Look, if you know, you know.
Right.
If you know, you
Or
know.
come to Cold Paul
Right,
Guys
if
guy.
you know, you know.
And another thing before we really get started, Dion, congratulations, my brother.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
Let me get that
Yeah,
cup right there. Let me get that cup right there.
Yeah. What? That's your congratulations for?
I'm gonna let him say it. You know,
Hey,
he
hey,
the pappy.
hey,
He the pappy.
What's the congratulations for?
They congratulate me. I just got a newborn son, Amir.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's going well. Baby's healthy, mom's healthy, dad's
That's what's
healthy.
It's a
Also,
blessing.
shout out to my baby girl, Damari.
Yeah.
You know I'm
Salute,
jealous.
salute.
You know I'm jealous, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I got a boy.
Yeah, I ain't got no son, yo.
Hey, keep trying. Keep trying.
Yeah, keep
football field.
Keep
Joe.
trying, bro.
Put my head down.
Keep trying.
It's all good, man. So, like as y'all saying, man, like you know, when we come on here, Harvey, you like to get to the background
I do.
where everybody
That's
came
where we wanna start.
from, and that's where we want to start. So,
My brother, what part of Baltimore you from?
I'm from West Baltimore, born and raised. I lived in kind of all over West Baltimore, but mostly lived in Heights and Edgewood, 3,300 family. Then I lived in Atlanta for a short period of time.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In the A.
Yeah. So
What about Atlanta did you most enjoy?
I didn't really enjoy Atlanta until I moved away.
Okay.
When I was down there, I got into a lot of trouble.
okay.
I need to come back to Baltimore to be with my pops. I need that.
That's
that
crazy.
father
You
figure.
kind of did reverse. Most
Yeah.
people trying to
Yeah,
leave.
they leave.
You feel me?
Right.
When I moved down there, Atlanta was still considered slow. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was taking all the knowledge I had from here and I was wild. What year we talking? I moved to Atlanta in '96.
Okay.
I mean, that was last year. Freaking got blew out.
Did you go?
No. He was too young. He was too young.
It came to me.
you know?
It came to me. I lived in projects called Bowen Homes at the time. And Freaknik rode through there, and I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. It was amazing.
So let me ask you this.
Is that where Laffy Taffy came from? That song Laffy Taffy?
But now that I got another question too. Is that when Buck the Grape was discovered?
Ooh.
in '96
Ooh.
when you saw Fred-Hilton come
I'm
over?
gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. I got
That's
Buck.
what's up.
That name came when I came back to Baltimore.
Mhm.
But I will say yeah. Buck
Okay.
started.
That's
in
where.
Atlanta and
Okay.
frequent-
That's what the seed was planted. That's what the seed was planted. I
yeah,
got you. I
yeah.
got you. That's what's
All
up.
right. My brother Jamin, tell me about yourself, where you grew up at.
Grew up in West Baltimore, Park Heights, 15. You know how West Baltimore is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people know everybody. By way of the junction, when I was younger, Ballbrook Junction, then up to Park Heights.
Yeah. Park
That's
Heights
what
and
I've considered.
Park Heights
That
and
kind of Park Heights. I was towards Sinai, but you know,
Yeah.
I was up Park
I
Heights.
hear you.
I was
hear
up
you.
Park
That's how
Heights.
it go. Go travel.
You know what I mean? I was up Park Heights. The
You got any
cats.
Cinderella stories? You want the Cinderella?
Oh, I used to live in there. You know what I
I
mean?
got some stories.
Yeah,
Right.
the dude
Only time I
Paul,
got
the dude
robbed in
Paul
my
up there, you know what I mean?
life.
You know, like the dude Paul and the black dude that worked there. Nobody, I don't remember his name, but you know, he had all the
All the young cats.
yeah, they used to have all the fresh kicks and all, you know.
What's the spot across the street? The little restaurant.
Yellow Bowl.
Yellow Bowl,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
what's the chicken box joint? Chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Yeah.
You know,
Zone
that's
15.
yeah, 15 all day, baby.
Fellas in the communities.
Yeah.
In my life, man, for my shoes, me and my friends, we only went 3 deep. You should have known better.
Right.
Yeah, bro, you should know better, but
All right,
you
how
know,
about
it's
you,
all
Big
good.
Dave? Talk to me. Where you from, bro?
West Baltimore, Sandtown.
On west side over there.
Uh-huh.
Sandtown.
Yeah. That's what's
What,
up.
what street?
Lafayette.
Lafayette. Oh,
2
okay.
blocks from
Yeah.
Charlton.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's
So
up.
look, I'm gonna speak on that. Ron Garrett, the OG, Ron Garrett.
Yeah.
He was at Walbrook Station the other day. He told us a pretty dope story about you and Willie Coy. Shout out
Oh,
Willie Coy.
man.
That's the name
Shout
we
out
heard
to
in a
Ron.
while.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Somebody get in contact with him, let him know.
Yeah, shout out to Willie.
Tell us some stories. One story about you and Willie Coy. I want you to get a
got
bunch
you.
of stories. Just give me, because the one he told me, y'all used to go down 8x10 all the time.
hilarious,
And
man.
so I'm gonna let you elaborate.
So I'm like 16 years old.
Mhm.
So Willie calls me, say, yo, come up the street, play basketball.
Mhm.
So I come up, and it's Leon Parker, shout out.
Shout out to Leo.
Charlie Biggest,
Mm.
and Rob Garrett was there.
Mhm.
So me and Willie played them 2-on-2. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of shit Willie did talk with these boys
Right,
while I got
I hear
there.
you.
But
How old
I
were you
show
at
up
the
to
time?
play. I'm
16.
16.
Yeah, yeah,
16. I got a
yeah.
grown man body,
Yeah.
but I'm 16.
Right.
We played jail ball with these niggas.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
year was
yeah.
it, Dave? Come on, bro. Remember that year.
99?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I was in the fire department.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all lost.
No. Is that what you heard? We lost?
No.
They said it was rough house.
They said
I'm
it
gonna
was
let you
rough
tell the
house.
story.
I showed up for a friendly game of basketball.
Yeah.
I
No
realized
sir.
we was playing with
Elbows.
grown men. They
No,
were
sir.
elbowing,
Right.
biting, punching. I got punched in the face. by
That's how
Charlie
they did.
Biggers.
That's how they did.
16 years old.
Did he say something when after he hit you? Did he?
Yeah, he was surprised that I was still on my feet.
What you got to say, my bro?
So I was at 30 Engine for most of my career.
Mhm.
So I was on B shift with Charlie Biggers, Ron, Leon, the great Lieutenant Jenkins,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, Cookie and all them great people. And so they called me down at the shift change like, hey, we're gonna play some ball. Same type of setup. So I get down there. I'm playing Biggers one-on-one. We roughhouse me, but I'm taking it, right? I get the double, right? I win. They put Leon on. Leon abused me.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
y'all take heed, I'm 5'7". Back then I probably was 5'6".
Right.
You know what I mean? This
Right.
was like 2004.
Mhm.
Leon gotta be 6'2".
Right,
And,
yeah.
Yo, you would have thought he didn't know me. He didn't care.
Right.
He-
Old school.
No remorse. He
Right.
didn't know. When I tell you he abused, he gave me the business.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking
It was
about.
all love though. It was
Yeah.
all love. Like,
That's what's up. So this back then, did you and Willie Coy grow up together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went
From
to first grade.
first grade,
Yeah.
where elementary school y'all went to?
Harlem Park Elementary.
Harlem Park.
Ooh.
Okay, all right, all
Okay.
right.
Can't get more Sandtown than
Yeah,
that, can
that's
you?
it. Lafayette, Harlem Park,
Right,
that's
right.
it. That's what they
Yeah,
known
get
for.
more
When you, somebody say Sandtown,
Yeah, right.
that's what I think of.
So I always want
in
to
the
say,
project.
because I know what it is, you know, coming from Baltimore, I don't want to sound any teachers that saved y'all lives.
Woo!
Actually,
That's a slippery slope there, bro.
a teacher that saved my life, and they actually in the department, Derek Reddy.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
shout out
yeah.
Chief Reddy.
When I was at Walbrook High School in the Fire Academy, Derek Reddy was up there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And we had a transition to Trudy Booker. Me and Trudy
Shout out to
slash
Trudy.
heads. Shout out to Trudy.
Kevin Booker.
Slash heads. And I was about to bail. I was about to
Right.
get up out of there. Reddy sat down and talked to me. Like, hey man, if this is what you want to do, you got to deal with it. And And I look back on it, Trudy, Captain Booker, wasn't telling me nothing that I did not need to hear. But as a young kid, I wasn't ready for change.
Yeah.
And so I would say her, Captain Trudy Booker, and Doug Reddy saved my life.
That's what's up. That's what's
So
up.
something I
Man.
want to speak on, because right here you see, look at us, we all look young, you know, we young, whatever like that. I'm handsome, I don't know, boy. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It speaks for itself.
well,
I didn't say nothing.
it's a lot of experience in here.
Yeah.
How many years do you have in the job?
I have 19 years in March.
How about you, Jamin?
A little over 23.
And 18 years,
18
right?
years.
So I know, been through a lot, seen through a lot. But when you were a rookie, like I'm starting with you, Jamin, what did you feel like you was a rookie? Where were you stationed at? And like the first couple months, first day on the job, what was your feelings about the fire department?
Oh man, I remember walking in. You know, you visit right before, like, all right, I'm assigned here.
Right.
Let me stop by, bring something, or introduce myself.
That's how I used to be.
Yeah, I walk in the kitchen, and I say, yeah, I'm Jamin McQueen-Bey. I'm the new guy, you know, and Captain of 30 Engine, man. Captain Addis.
Captain Mattis.
Addis.
Addis.
Yeah, they used to call him Captain Smut.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, that speaks for itself.
Right.
So real grimy dude. He look up at me. He go, Jamin J, what you, a DJ or something? With a straight face. And it's a culture shock. You know what I mean?
Right.
You go to Baltimore City Public Schools.
What year is this?
You're not exposed.
What year
This 99.
99.
Yeah.
So you're not exposed to a lot of like white dudes. So
Right.
you it's a culture shock.
Exactly.
So being 1920, me coming in.
You took it personal.
Yeah, I ain't do nothing. I was like, did he really just, you know what I mean? But they started laughing and stuff, so I just played it off. But coming in that young, and Dion he experienced it too. Dave kind of too. But when you come in at young, it's a culture shock.
Yeah.
You got to kind of adjust.
Right.
You know what I
It
mean?
is.
Because you young and it ain't streets.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you
Right.
got to make that adjustment
Gotta
from
pick your
streets.
fights.
Yeah, from street to, you know, so you got, and you know how firehouses is. All we do is joke and play. You know what I mean? But that's how he came at me. That sticks out to me because I walked in, like, first day they met me, they was joking.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
So when you came
Man.
in, where did you start?
I started at 30 Engine. I was
30
assigned, yeah, I was assigned to 30 Engine out the academy.
Okay.
And
What shift and what was your crew?
B shift. Shout out Wendell Epps. Rest in peace, Wendell. So no, I wasn't. No, I was. Let's see. On my shift, me, Wendell Epps, Dickie Alturi, P.O. Wendell was first active. Yeah. Who was the lieutenant? Martin. Lieutenant Martin, and then the P.O. was. I would just did smoke detectors at his house.
No, do live up in
Yeah.
Shouts out to you. You know
Yeah,
who you
shout
are.
out, yeah, shout out. I can't think of
Been a
y'all.
long
I
road.
can't think.
23 years ago.
He retired like 2 years after that, but
Okay.
I mean, excellent
That's
PO.
what's up.
He was great. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was great. You know how old school dudes used to do?
Right.
Box come out before they pull out the door. They say we're gonna get the plug here, and you like how?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the standard.
Yeah.
They
Right.
pulling out the door saying
Right.
we're gonna get
Right.
this plug, and you
Yeah.
like, how do they know what plug they're gonna get?
Yeah.
Pulling out the door. That's old school PO
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So POs, y'all need to step y'all game up. That's all I want to say.
Hey,
Step
these
y'all
days,
game up.
Right now, these days they asking us. What,
Hey,
I don't know. Ain't
They not even looking at the street, they looking at y'all like, what we doing?
So kind of a theme to this podcast is all these guys are from the same firehouse.
Yeah.
So that's a little tidbit. How about you, my brother?
I came in 2004, started at 30 Engine, had the same first active man to come Wendell Epps.
Okay.
Like I was saying, it was a culture shock. Same thing first day, I mean, with my guy Ray Smith down at Communications, Justin Quay, we all showed up at the same time. I got seniority because I walked in the firehouse first.
That's how I go.
We walk in.
Shout out to being on time.
Right.
They had this real extravagant meal, steak and shrimp. I'm like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be?
Right.
That was false.
I hear you.
But my Lieutenant Lipka at the time pointed right to my first active man. That's the guy that's going to be taking care of you. That's the guy you deal with, whatever. He took me around the firehouse and everything. Let me know guys are going to be joking. You're going to hear some things that you probably wasn't used to hearing. You're a young guy. Keep your mouth closed, your ears open. I tried to do that to the best of my ability.
Right.
Yeah.
Window apps was a true first actor, man. He taught me everything. How to clean the firehouse, how to wash the bumper, how to act on the fire ground,
Do's
how to
and
act
don'ts.
on medical, everything I needed to know to succeed. He instilled in me from day one.
That's dope. Shouts out to you.
You need that.
I mean,
You need that
rest in peace,
foundation. You need the
Right.
foundation.
Right.
You need that
Right. So you
foundation.
passed away.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
He passed away at the
May
time.
he rest in peace.
And probably a year after he retired.
Right.
Great man, great man.
How about you, Big? How about you, Dave?
Oh, I started out of truck 8.
Uh,
I've been there the whole time.
You've been on A shift the whole time,
the
right?
whole time.
Yeah, he loved it. He liked it. That's the definition
you
of a
already
life.
know.
You know,
So what was your crew state when you walked in the door?
When I
What was your
came
crew?
in, when I came in, they put us on the medical course. You remember?
Yeah, definitely. Right, that medic.
The chief was, I'm sorry, the captain
Builds
was,
character.
Frank, what's his name? Yulhorn.
Frank Newman.
Frank
Okay.
Yulhorn.
Heavy
Yulhorn.
set white dude,
Okay, Yulhorn.
horseshoe
Yeah, yeah,
haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All he did was yell and cuss
Yeah.
and fuss.
Right, right,
You know what I
right. So
mean?
you learned a
Matter
lot.
of fact,
So you learned a lot.
Hell, no, he didn't talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
'Cause you was a rookie. Nobody talked to rookies.
They wouldn't even let me put in for overtime. You know what? I
What?
mean? Yeah.
Ain't let you put in for
They
overtime.
told us, so
Nope.
in our class, our little network, I'm head that y'all put in
Yeah.
for overtime or whatever. But, you know what I mean? When I asked him, he was like, fuck. No.
So I was in the same position. I was at 27 truck. I didn't get the luxury of these guys to come to a service company initially.
Me
But
neither. Me neither.
I didn't know about overtime till like I came in like around March. I didn't even know about overtime
crazy.
till like July.
It's crazy.
I didn't even hear
It's
about
crazy.
While we were on our class, we got sent to the medic for like 5-6 months, whatever it was. 9 months.
Ooh.
9 months, right?
Never
Then we
forget.
came back and did the fire side. While I was on the medic, somebody bought my vacation from me. Gibby.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to buy my vacation?
Gibby who?
What, he give you $10?
Jeff
Gibson. Don't
He
call
give you
me.
$10.
He gave me $500. I bought my mother.
What?
Oh, that's what's up. You made it. You feel like you made it. You're like,
I said, I
man.
sold my right.
What fire department was Gibby in? He was getting money.
Right.
$500
Back
my
then.
vacation. I'm like, you could buy my vacation from me? I didn't even know.
Yeah, you really can't. But all right, we going.
Yeah. We,
Not-
yeah. We not gonna
Statute
get
of
into that.
limitations.
We not gonna get into that. You
Shout
know.
out my first crew when I came in because I learned so much. My lieutenant was Lieutenant Joe Licker, one of the coolest people in the fire department.
Cool cat.
My PO, Kenny Johnson,
Still
bad driver. Kenny good with it, nice with it. My first acting man, like I said, Wendell Webs, and Clarence Ross at Engine 45.
My man.
So I have a thing, right? I have a horrible short-term memory, right? I always
That's
forget
me.
stuff. But my long-term memory is crazy.
It's me.
Back in, I want to say 2004, around that summer, I remember you was riding third on a medic, right?
That's possible.
I remember seeing you was because y'all was down. What's the spot down? Was Silver Moon down Baltimore Street?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
seeing you, and I don't know why you stuck out.
Right,
I think
right.
it's probably stuck because I knew you was a young guy,
Yeah.
and I was like we the same age.
Yeah.
So when I said, I'm like, dang, I'm
Right.
trying to get in too. Like,
Right.
And I
Right.
remember, it's like it's crazy that I
That's
still
crazy.
remember
That's
that.
probably
from
sometime. That's probably when I was doing my ride alongs on Medic 7.
Right, well,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, and we that was one of the frequent places we went
Right.
to. If I was riding third, and I also rolled up on Medic 14 too.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So I was at Private Ambo at the time.
Okay.
So I was always looking at guys
Yeah,
with medic.
so
and
that's
I was-
probably definitely when I was
Yeah.
riding on Medic
Yeah.
7 with probably Shantae was at truck 25.
Okay.
And what's the
Cool.
young lady just retired from Squad 54? Angelique.
Angelique.
Oh, yeah, Angelique Hurley, yeah. Shout out to Angelique.
The nurse
Shout out
joint.
to
Shout out to
Angelique.
Angelique.
I did not know that.
Hey, not to kind of bury the lead. I just want to, you know what I mean, say because we had a long year last year. You know what I mean. I want to tell you guys I love y'all. I love both of y'all. You
Appreciate
know,
it, no doubt.
appreciate what y'all doing, and you got to say this while we still here. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Last year taught us. You know what I
Right.
mean.
Right.
Last year
since-
taught us.
Since
You know.
we here, from Stricker Street to Workman to everybody, you know, I won't cut
Yeah.
nobody short. You know,
Yeah.
Let's
hold it up. Let's hold it up to them,
Hold
man.
it
You gotta hold it up to
Hold
them.
up to them.
Family.
To the
That's
father.
family.
To the family. to the
That's our
father.
family,
right.
baby.
And just because he was the closest to me, and the one I don't want to, but who I had a personal relationship
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
my
I
brother
got you.
Workman, and I knew all y'all knew him too.
Right.
But if y'all want to, you know, not even just Workman, anybody from Stricker Street or Workman or Wheezy or anybody that you want to just speak on personally that you could talk about.
Yeah, Kenny. So you know, Kenny's Hispanic, so everybody know that. So I post a bunch of tequilas online, you know, on Facebook. Everybody know me. I'm it'd be a bottle a day for 30 days. You know what I mean? So Kenny inboxed me. Kenny said, Jay, I need you to give me recommendations. I said, dude, you just mad. You should be telling me. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, you know what I mean? But that's like little stuff people don't know. You know, when I first seen he transferred to 14 from 58 engine, I walked up to him, you know how we do. I'm just messing with him. I said, oh, you in the real fire department now. You know what I mean? You in the real, and he was happy to be there, man. He was ready. You know, he really was. He was like, yeah, man, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How about you, my brother? Anybody you want to speak on?
I'll speak about workman first. One of the things I always know, he was a teacher. And he taught me a lot in a short period of time that he was my captain, but I knew him before that. And every time I talked to him, he dropped a jewel on me. But one of the last conversations I had with him, it was about, he came to me, he said, what we got to do to improve this, man? And when he said it, I was like, man, Cap, you here? We gonna work it out. We gonna get this firehouse how it's supposed to be. I said, we got Cap. He's like, no, I ain't talking about the firehouse. So I'm talking about the department. And he said, you gotta look past the firehouse. And that's something that I still hold on to.
That's what's up.
I can't just embody the pride of where I met. Because at the end of the day, people just see Baltimore City. I have to impride all that.
That's dope.
And,
No, before I'm gonna cut you off, 'cause I know you want to speak with somebody else. But something I want to share with the world, that us three right here have a special place, a special bond throughout life, because when my brother Workman passed away, like we was on the scene, all of us was on the scene that day. We saw the accident, and not only that, through that transition, we went through everything, trying to plan everything. But the part that really holds on to me that I always think about and have memories about is when we went and moved his body.
Yeah, from the ME's to the ME's office.
I know, I just felt like it brought all of us closer. Like how
it
close
did.
as we were,
It did.
but I know that it was something that I would never forget. Yeah, I mean,
speaking on that, it's crazy. As touching and heartfelt that was. When I look back on that moment, there was nowhere I'd rather be than with him, being with him, being with y'all, his family, and just let him know we here. We here for you. We here for your family. Your legacy is gonna live on.
Facts. Big facts. I usually want to speak on somebody else before we move on.
Juan Wilson from Engine 53 recently passed. I don't know a lot of people that know him. Every time I was around Juan, he was upbeat and made me laugh.
Smiling.
And smiling. No matter what was going on, Juan was upbeat, laughing, and smiling. He loved what he did. He loved being around people in this world.
And him, Thurman, every time we say him, we'll call because this is my, we're going to get there, but this is my old lieutenant right here, right? But every time we see him on calls, we laugh, him and Thurman, we laugh and joke.
Every time.
Just having a good time. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
I'm gonna just speak generally on all five. You know, you got Kenny, Kelsey, Paul, Smoke, Weezy, all of them.
And I'm Preston.
Preston Cox
They
from
were the
House of Pain.
They are the best of us. Kelsey was one of the baddest female firefighters I've ever seen.
Firefighter, period.
You know,
Just a firefighter.
Like, put the fire out.
Fighting fire for real.
We put the fire up. You know, you have a nasty fire, fucking heavy fire everywhere. You know what I mean? You see the pipe guy perfect go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, fire go out, everything's over. You like, yo, who put that fire out? When you go track down who the pipe person is, she snatch her shit off. You see hair. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, she put that shit out. You know what I mean? Kenny is probably the nicest, most humble dude I've ever met in the fire department. Paul Buttram came in with us. You know what I mean? He was at 57 for a minute. He was motivated as hell to get to truck 23. And when he was there, he was ready to.
He was happy
you know,
there too.
feelings.
Yeah, he was happy there too. I worked with him a few times when he got there.
But you know what too, man? They think, you know, Paul Buttram came 57 with 23 truck. A lot of people, like, he was at 15 truck.
Yeah, he was
was at
15.
10 truck.
Yeah.
Like, he'd been in some service companies.
Yeah, I
so
remember
like,
when he was down 10.
Yeah, so it was like, you know, the 57, he was at 57, but he'd been in some
I
companies.
remember running into him. He was like, "Man, I can't wait to get out of 57." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No shade 57.
No, no
Y'all
shade.
ain't
No shade. No shade.
What company y'all say?
They in the department. You know where they at.
Yeah. So, but all y'all being from the same house. Was it 38 Special? Do y'all know how that name came about? Was that instilled before y'all got there? Or did
There's a
y'all
couple
make
guys.
that
We
up?
kind of brainstormed. Yeah.
But it's pretty much based underneath of the firehouse, more so a little bit. That'd be west of the firehouse is the train station, is the train tracks.
Yeah.
And that what used to run down the front of the firehouse was the trolley car.
Yeah.
Used to run down Frederick Avenue, all the way up into Frederick Road and Catonsville. And so we based it off of that. And Spider-Man,
Yeah.
La Martina at Truck 23 was one of the people that also had a lot to do with that, and he came up with 38 special.
Okay.
And that's why on the house patch it has the tracks.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Funny story about La Martina. Back in the day when I used to act a lot because my officer was off all the time. And he was a super user. He's the only one I knew that was a super user besides captains in the city. I used to call that man all the time.
You close it out. You close it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up. So,
I use Captain Cash now all the time.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
my numbers is the easiest numbers.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even
Piggyback off of that 38 special, we also called it the Fred-Hilton Inn. Yeah, it was the Fred-Hilton, like, because we had Frederick and Hilton, we call it like the Fred-Hilton Inn.
Like
And
hotel
shout out to
inn,
Twan.
Holiday
Me and
Inn.
Twan used to call it.
Look,
Antoine read it. Yeah.
They ain't catch that. I said, well, like the Holiday Inn or
Nah, like the Fred-Hilton Inn. That's how, you know what I mean? That's how we used to feel. Yeah. Hey, no, we can get into that, but you know, you already know, bro. You already know. But
all I know, I speak about decent.
yeah. But we used to have so much fun coming to work. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, it was great, man.
Very
So
powerful firehouse. So when I
yeah.
came in, and still to this day,
One of the most diverse
most
in the
diverse
city.
and
In the
powerful
city.
firehouse
In the city from the time I walked in the door. You know what I
I
mean?
love that firehouse.
Raymond, Big D, there's a lot of people down there that's carrying on that pride in the firehouse. I mean, that's the big thing
Absolutely.
in the Baltimore City Fire Department. You gotta have pride within
Most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes. No matter what company you at,
no matter where you at.
gotta have some pride.
I got two questions. So first, so y'all have had a lot of captains since y'all been there, right?
Oh man, it's a revolving door. You
I'm putting y'all
already
on the
know.
spot.
Yeah,
Who
you
was y'all
know.
best
This,
captain?
no, you gotta
Oh.
say this is that podcast, right? This is the podcast.
Because I think for the most part, I think was
I had
Geisler,
Geisler.
and
That's my only cap.
that's your only cat.
Guys,
So, truck A shift.
Man.
We both get the answer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay. You got it.
Oh man, I'm gonna shout him out. So I gotta shout him out because I don't want to leave nobody out. But I can probably point to something that all of them was like fantastic at. But you know, I had Knob Man, Mike Williams. Shout out to Mike Williams wherever you at.
one of the GOATs.
Love you, dude.
Great guy.
He was my not a man of many words.
No, not at all.
Firefighting dude, big time. Then I had Captain McCauley, Jimmy Mack.
Jimmy Mack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a funny story about
Go
him.
ahead, tell it.
I got a funny story about him.
You can tell it.
So I drop, Dave will tell you, I drop these little tidbits all the time. And he'd be like, I just drop them. I'll be like, look, don't go get your numbers, because once you get your numbers, retirement numbers, it's hard to come back. So everybody that go get their numbers, they be like, all right, I'm out. Or they, you know, it's 1 foot out the door because you say, I can make this outside of the job. It's hard to come in there and put your gear on that wagon. You know what I mean? He went and got his numbers, and I used to tell him, don't get your numbers. You know what I mean? Don't get your numbers. He said, no, man. He went and got his numbers. He's smiling. He was smiling. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was smiling at me. Oh, man, I got them numbers, man. I got them numbers. I said, how much longer you going to do? He said, I'm day to day. I can't remember how long it was, but he probably had the worst fire of his career.
Okay.
Wow.
After he got his numbers.
Got you.
400 block, I believe, 400 or 500 block, South Pulaski. We lost a female. She was pregnant, multiple kids.
Yeah, damn.
That was back in the day.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I just remember him saying to me, I got my numbers. I remember being so happy, and I said, damn, dude, you know how it is. You can bring these fires to you, bro. You say, I'm tired, you out the door. You know what I mean? And he was so happy, and I just was like, how much longer you got? He's like, man, I'm day to day. You know, happy. He seen what he was going to get. Man, I mean, like, it was crazy, and I've always battled with 10 truck. The irony was this fire, 23 truck was closed. I guess staffing or whatever. So it was 10 and us, and you know You know how I do. And
How you do?
you know how I do,
Tell me
bro.
how you do.
We out the door. You
Yeah,
know
you
that?
wanna tell me how
You
you
got-
do?
yeah, we out the door. So
Varsity.
the box come out around 2 in the morning, 2 a.m., right? I remember sliding the pole, and Cat used to like getting his stuff on. That's cool. I'm gonna just try to make it up on the street. You can take your time. I'm gonna make it up on the street. We get out, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna push it as far to the limit as I can go. If you take your time, I'm looking at you like, all right. As soon as we get out that door, you're gonna be like, okay. It's gonna be like a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Yeah. No,
I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna go on record and say this.
Listen. You know how I
I'm gonna
do.
go ahead. Yeah. Let me just say this one thing. I'm going to record and say this. And this is I've always been a career engine man. Road truck here and there, sporadic overtime. This is by far the fastest EVD that I've ever drove. We were taking like a 40 box somewhere, and
I don't even
we was
remember it.
going around
Man.
Forest Park. I feel like that we got from the station to Athol in like 30 seconds. Like, but it was like it really was like gliding. I've never felt the truck really glide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Raul, he
Raul
was fast
go.
too. But when I say like that was
Yeah.
my first experience,
Yeah.
and it was like it was real, just like
Yeah, we gonna shout him out. But just to finish the story, so he get on the truck, so I'm a little shocked. He got right on. It's 2 in the morning. I slide the pole, boom, boom, start the truck. And this is a little tidbit for all y'all EVDs that got people that's slow. First thing you do, start the truck up. When they hear the truck, if you ain't got an override, back then we had overrides. The truck starting up speeds the clock up, and whatever officer you got, whatever officer you got, they go, I gotta get on this wagon. So all I used to do was I would sprint to the truck, start it up. So they like, oh, the truck started.
Right there.
So they putting it in gear. Boom, I start the truck, I look over, I said, oh, he on. I go flying down the hill. I don't even remember. There was like, I ain't no stops. I ain't hit the brake. Right at Pulaski. We get there and we got like 3 or 4 houses off, and that was his worst fire. I'm willing to bet, like, as far as regular dwellings, and he could check me on this, whatever.
I heard you say 3 dwellings off, right?
What was
what
that?
about that fire debate? The worst fire? What was going on?
Well, it was just it was kind of like chaos. Fiaschetti had a 14, and I remember pulling down the block. How fast I got down the hill is at Eagle and Pulaski, for those of you who know the city.
Right.
When I was going through the intersection at Eagle and Pulaski, 55 was just pulling up to cover 14s.
you was moving.
I was gone.
You was moving.
I was gone. I didn't see 36.
Right.
I didn't see anybody's lights.
Right.
I was rolling.
You
got down there.
You kicked the tires 3 times.
Yeah,
so you said,
yeah.
no
I was
place
like,
Pulaski.
look. I got down there, and it was so much fire. When I was pulling down the street, I remember seeing 14 engines. So you can get in the middle of the road, you can pull to the side, to the curb side. 14 almost straddled the curb opposite of the fire, and I'm driving down the street like, why is he so far to the right? You know what I'm saying? And then I start pulling up, and I said, oh, like, that's why it was so much radiator heat.
Oh.
It was so hot.
Oh.
I had to get to the curb as far as I could where I could get the jacks down. You know what I mean?
Y'all ain't do a
Got-
truck and just park next to the fire.
No, sir, we don't do that. No, that's not what we do. Shout out to Charles Chuck. Shout out to Charles Chuck. There you go. We gonna hear
It's
about that. But look,
podcast. Go ahead.
but look, yeah.
It's that podcast.
Hey man, it is what it is. The facts are the facts.
Hey,
man. It's always all facts, not opinions.
listen. But shout out to Cat McCauley. But dudes that get their numbers, you know. So I had Man, McCauley, Aaron Walker. He's Chief Walker now.
Okay.
And then Mike Hogan.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Metacross.
Oh, Metacroft for like
Oliver's in
a cup
there.
of coffee.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oliver, when they closed 15 truck, he came through there. Yeah, thanks, Dave.
So my brother, are you gonna
Yeah.
keep as political as he is? Or
Right.
you gonna
Who
keep
was
it
the
real?
best one?
Or you gonna keep
Who
it
was the
real?
best one?
Or
You
you gonna
Best
keep
by
it real?
far is Mike Williams.
Okay, yeah, I
Mike
love it.
Williams.
I love it. Why? Tell me
Was he
why.
your cat when you first came, man?
No.
Well, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I got there on the medic, did my medic time.
Yeah, when he came back.
We had Buellhorn. When we went out for fire training, actually right before we went out for fire training, Mike Williams was became the captain of the truck 8.
That's something new to us.
So
We got
I
all
guess
that
they
at
liked
once.
me
You know
on
what I
they
mean?
shit. And he came and talked to me, said, hey, like, if you want to come back, I'll make a spot for you. I was like, yeah, I want to come back. And
He always liked you, Dave.
It was,
He did. He liked
Mike
Dave.
Williams, Luke Ozinski,
Yeah.
Chris Morsberger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who else? Chris Floyd.
Mm,
Case in point, though,
Yeah.
I watched Captain Williams walk
Might have
off
been
like an
Dalton.
ACL tear.
Really?
Yeah, for
Dang.
months.
Dang.
He
Wow.
was dragging the leg around.
Yeah, he walked up.
Probably 8 months.
Yeah, he
You know
walked.
what I mean?
Well, he walked it off.
He was regular one
Yeah.
shift.
He
He
was
was regular
tape-
one
put
shift. He
some
worked
tape
overtime
around
on
it.
36 engine. They had a fire. And when he came back, he was dragging that leg
Yeah.
for months.
Wow.
Walked, dragging it up that spiral staircase in the back.
Put some
You know what I
mud
mean?
tape.
He just was
That's
a
a
man.
soldier.
He was
He
different.
was
Man,
different.
yo.
Old school,
Put
man.
all the weights on the bench press.
So look, I
Nailed
had a funny story about that. This is when Engine Nate and them first they got the Under Armour joints. Right?
Oh yeah.
So I went down there because I was on D shift when he was at A Engine on D shift.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down there to work out at the shift one day. It was in the morning. I go in there. I'm hearing like Britney Spears or
Yeah, that's how you do.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake.
Like, and not like an upbeat
Yeah.
song. It's like
Yeah,
a nice
that's how you
soft
do.
song,
Right.
and he got like 500 on the bench. Like,
Mhm.
Was the lights on?
the lights was on. Yeah, the
Oh,
lights
I'm
was on.
surprised.
Oh, you be working with the lights on?
He don't care.
But that's
He
my
don't care.
dog man story. I was
Yeah,
wild.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And then I came, he like, yeah, you want me to change the music? I'm like, is this your firehouse, bro? You
Right.
mentioned all
mentioned all
Right.
that.
Funny dude though, but not, like without even trying, he was a serious funny dude. Good dude. Hell of a fireman, man.
So
Hell
any
of a
fires
fireman.
that you like real memorable to you that you want to speak about?
We had one.
When you was on 30 or
This is
18?
when I was at 30.
Uh,
Off of Beachfield on again with an A, up by the apartments.
Look.
Right before Penlucin. Street together over there. Amberley.
Yeah, Amberley.
Amberley.
Yeah.
It's at the top of Amberley. We get a call to come out as attack. Engine 30, 53 truck in. So we get there when we're seeing that. We go to the apartment, below apartment that called it in. That's the gate when we see that. But we see a little bit of smoke coming out the vents. We start going around knocking on the doors or whatever. I touch one apartment door. Hot. Like just how they teach you.
Yeah,
Right?
touch the
Hand on
door, yeah.
It's hot. Right? So I run back. I say, Lou, this door hot. I said, it's in there. We said, all right. Lieutenant Williams used to be PR-14 engine. Happened to see
Oh yeah.
the sliding door. I'm like, oh yeah, we got something. So we go in. I go in, knock the fire in the kitchen real quick, and I'm making my way back. I step on the person who comes out with a young lady. Get her out, and I was ALS. I was on the person ALS. So I take my gear off, I'm working up, trying to get it back, intubate all that other stuff, and we end up losing. She, her parents. What I remember most about her parents showing up on the scene.
Oh,
It's
man.
hard that they had.
Yeah.
They was watching their kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Right.
it's like, people, listen up. From the person who did this, do not leave food on the stove. It truly can be deadly. And that's one that sits out to me.
Yeah.
And like I said, it wasn't a big fire.
Right.
It was just smoke.
But it was enough to
It was
cause
Yep.
a tragedy. Right?
Yeah.
So
So
tragic.
before we move on, I want to stay on you for a second. Kind of said you was my officer, and I tell everybody one of the best officers I've ever worked with.
I
is
appreciate
you, Brian.
that.
Yeah, most definitely. When you being an engine your whole career, you come in 18 truck. What was that difference for you, knowing you was coming to a truck? What was your mind state?
I was nervous.
Game change.
I was nervous. All I knew was grab the line, go in,
Yeah.
put the fire out. I mean, that's what I did. I mean, I had pride in that. I mean, I want to be the best pipe man in 3rd Battalion Ball. And knowing my area, that's always something I'm proud of. So when I got to a truck company, when I found out I was coming to a truck, I went to everybody I looked up to. I mean, and to get as much advice as I can with Dave, with Jay, with Tommy Alturi, Matt Saylor, truck 10 lieutenant. So I went to, and these guys was giving me a lot of brute strength stuff.
Yeah.
Right? As y'all can see, I'm a small body guy. I'm strong, but I'm a small body guy. So I finally went and talked to Kazak, lieutenant at Truck 8.
Shouts out to
Shout out Vaughn
Kazak.
Kazak.
And he gave
Shout
me
out
this
Vaughn
book
Kazak,
from New York Fire Department on forcible entry. If you're going to a truck, officer, firefighter, whatever, this book got so much knowledge in it.
Right.
What's the name of the book again?
It's the New York Fire Department forcible entry training manual, or something like that. And he showed me a bunch of different techniques. Big Dave took me out front of the firehouse, showed me stuff just like sounding the door, how much you can use the ads. A lot of times you can force the door a lot of times with the ads.
Yeah.
That's something Big Dave showed me. And so I was nervous. But I was lucky. I went to Truck 18, not too far from where I was at.
Yeah.
I got a great crew.
Yeah.
Steve Mays,
Mm-hmm.
Randy is my first actor man at the time. Elliot Jones and Clark Deans.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I got up there, I started getting fired. It was like,
Right.
it was like boom, 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 boom.
30 boxes of beating Truck 8 in.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Dave, we don't know what he's talking
I don't
about.
know what he talking about.
I'm saying
We can, hey, if you,
I'm
hey,
the engine
listen,
guy. Look, I'm the engine guy. Let me get my popcorn. Let me get my popcorn. I'm gonna let these trucks.
Kenny,
I'm gonna let these trucks.
if you want to, if we can get into it, because I can tell you what it took.
Y'all go for
I
it.
can tell you what it takes to beat me in.
Yeah. Go for it. Hey,
This
whatever.
is how bad it is. Us giving y'all the work on that shift. 30 engine. and
What
Truck
shift
8
you was on
30
again?
engine
What
and Truck
shift? What
18
shift was you on?
Got a pass. 30 engine Truck 18 got a pass.
What? Hey, look. What shift was you on? Just the D Delta? Okay, all
Truck
right.
18 D shift
Mm.
is different.
It's different. It was different.
It's different. It's different. We are different.
Dave, Dave got something he wants to say. Cause I don't know.
I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna let Dave
I'm gonna
finish.
let you
I want
finish.
all the smoke. Any truck company, any shift, we about that, and it's about pride.
Yeah. And
And
this
it's
brother
about
know
pride.
every street in the 30 box.
When it
so-
comes to 30 engine, 53
oh,
engine,
he
I
has
am
it down.
a
He
cheat
got-
code.
he has
My
it
first
down.
acting
Dave-
man.
He has it down. So,
My first
Dave-
acting man, window apps. Yeah, I mean, it's still there.
Dave got
You
something
know
he
me,
wants to
all right.
yeah.
I'm a cheat code. But like I was saying, when I got to Truck 18, I was nervous, but I was lucky enough to have a good crew.
Yeah, I appreciate that. my
Yeah, I
brother.
mean, and they made my job a lot easier. And
Them guys do not even know that y'all compete.
that's not my problem.
I'm about to say, so at the Christmas party a couple of weeks ago, y'all two kind of had a little
Yeah.
some words. Yeah, you
We
missed
had
that.
some words.
It was some truck
You know
wars
what I mean?
going on.
So
Put
listen.
my company down.
Listen,
Don't
listen.
put my company down.
Dave coming from a different perspective,
Let
though.
them-
It's
You know what I mean?
pride. Dave coming from A shift. I mean, I can't speak on A shift. I'm on D shift.
Come to A shift.
I'm
You
talking
want
about what
some
we
smoke?
doing on A shift.
All right, well, I'm gonna ask
All right,
you.
Suge Knight
I'm gonna ask
spoke.
you.
Suge
In all
Knight has
honesty,
spoken.
and I
Who's
told
the
Dave,
fastest
I
shift up
told-
there? Who's the fastest
A
shift up?
shift.
Okay.
In all honesty,
All
I
right.
told Dave I've beaten A shift, but Jay was not driving.
Right.
Okay.
I've worked
Okay.
on A shift,
Okay.
and I've beaten A shift.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave. I want you
Dave
to say, cause
was-
I know what
and
came. I know what came to mind. I got two
told
quick
Dave,
stories.
And
got
my
it.
man Jay,
I got two quick stories.
They know me. My big brothers.
Yeah.
Or whatever, they know everything I'm saying comes from heart because
Yeah.
my pride from when I was at 30 engine truck
Yeah.
and I just
Right.
wherever I go, that goes. And I told Dave, I said I want James.
Go for it.
Right.
I want
Go on,
him.
go
Go for it.
I want. And
Two-
if he gets me, he
Yeah,
gets
it's
me.
all love.
Two
I
quick
want-
stories.
I want
Go,
him.
go for it.
Two quick stories.
Go for it.
This is what it took to beat me in.
Okay.
All right. This is what it's about.
I love it.
When Jared Stafford, y'all had him. Shout out to Jared.
Yeah.
First came up Truck 18,
Yeah, I was on my shift.
but he
Officer.
when he went
He
when he went to A
A
shift.
shift.
When he went to A shift,
Yeah. It was on A shift, yeah.
Jared Stafford gets up 18, and he's trying to figure out why the hell they should be a lot closer than this. Why they always beating us in? I feel like I should see them. You know, when we get to Emerson and Hilton, I feel like I should see him. So
Okay.
all right, so then what he did was, I'm gonna make some moves. He used to talk trash to me on the 5 ground. Every 5, he'd be like, yeah, wait,
Right.
wait. Who he bring?
Rob Ham.
Rob Hand.
Yeah.
Shout out
I remember
to
that.
Hand.
I remember that.
He
Yeah.
brought Rob Hand. He said,
Great
"Oh, I'm gonna get you."
great
He
cat.
said, "I'm gonna get you." I was like, "Hey, you already know, but you ain't gonna get it easy."
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
whatever.
It
And the
pretty
funniest thing was, he beat me to Wildwood Parkway up the village, and when I say he beat me to the turn on Emerson and Hilton.
Yeah.
So they turned right before us. I was like, they got us. Boom. We right behind them though, right? After the 5, he coming to me. He said, "Look, I ain't even put my boots on. I just jumped on him. Was like, go, go, go."
That's what you gotta see sometimes.
That's what it took to
That's what it
beat.
takes.
Hold up.
That's what it took to beat me in.
That's what
Hold on,
it
Dave,
takes.
before
That-
you go ahead, I gotta say something if y'all notice it now. Cause we got somebody in the background on 45 inches. He wishing he could be. He wishing he could tell.
No, he not. He good. Hey, look, he good. He good. He good.
Shout out to 45.
Yeah. But hold up, real quick,
They said
Dave.
44 want this
Real
smoke.
quick, don't forget your story, Dave. Don't forget your story.
They said 44
Second
inches
story.
want this smoke.
Second story. He had Matt Corsi transferred down 10 truck. Yeah, never good EVD. But
One of the best.
I told Matt, like, I'm not giving y'all nothing, bro. Like, you gonna have to beat me in. Like, I'm not giving you anything. If you, you know what I mean? Like, if we meet at Emerson, I might take it.
Yeah, hey.
You know what I mean? That's gonna make you a better person. So he beat me to Emerson.
He's a great EVD.
And any of these stories, you can fact check them. Jared's like probably laughing because he's like, yeah, that
And
happened.
here's what I would say, like you being an officer too, right? I love when my driver just do whatever,
Yeah.
but safely. You know what I mean? Obviously safely.
It can't get
like,
crazy.
Don't ask me if you want me to go. If you want to go,
Right, go,
like, I
go,
don't
go,
know.
go,
I don't
go.
know how
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feeling. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look, Matt beats me to Emerson on a box. So on Lyndhurst, right? So on Lyndhurst, but it's in the 40. You know, my long-term memory is not as great. But look, so it's on Lyndhurst, but we get to Emerson, he beats me. I look over at my captain, I said, if he don't make this next right, I got him. And he's looking like, what? What are you talking about? So he went up the Wildwood Parkway, and I said, I got him. So we racing Lyndhurst and Wildwood Parkway. We can see the two trucks. I'm looking. Chris Matz was in the back looking like, oh, like he was getting nervous because Lyndhurst is like this, bro.
I know
The village is like that.
I'm flying. I'm flying, bro. I'm flying.
Table. That's it.
But I already knew the house was closer to me than it was to him because I knew the village like the back of my hand. And then all he could do was saying, he came down the street, he just was like, he had to give me he's like, hey, that's crazy. He's like, I thought I had you. I was like, look, you gotta know this, like, cause you got, you know.
I'm gonna step in this a little bit. It's so disappointing that the guy from our house gets up there and starts talking.
Why?
Y'all have a
got
whole.
KD.
Listen, it's a
he
competition.
real
We all
disrespectful
are
too.
racing to Emerson
Right.
and Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
Dion knows intimately that they have a whole parkway.
Yeah.
I know I got
Very
it.
limited traffic.
I'm using it.
Yes.
No stop signs.
I ain't built-
no
you said I ain't
red
built.
lights. They coming down. They just doing a little wiggle.
Right.
And they got one light.
So what you gotta do? Shave a
We
second off a
coming,
second.
We got islands in the middle of the street.
Yeah, we got
traffic,
school.
We got a lot more congestion.
Yeah.
We
Well,
dealing
in the
with
middle of the
lot
night, it's a
more-
different
It's a
story.
handicap. You know what I'm saying? Now, that being said, it is what it is. On A shift, we have a decent record.
Yeah.
We competing.
Yeah.
Just let my people know on D shift that you competing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It's
Now,
the Lakers.
now that based off of what has happened, you know what I mean? They know they
Okay,
competing.
They know
now.
what's up.
They know they competing.
They know what's
now.
up. They know what's
And
up.
we
They
gonna
know what's
see
up. They know
we
what's
gonna
up.
see what
Who's
happens.
also on D shift over there? Who's also on D
Bacon.
shift?
Bacon.
Riddle.
Truck
Riddle.
is.
Sean Riddle.
They got
Riddle. They got the
Nah, no disrespect.
No disrespect. They got
You can't take the joke.
But what they gotta do? They gotta get out the
well,
door.
They got to
though.
get out the door.
Okay.
It's a fact of the matter.
Yo,
like,
this competitiveness makes us all better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't take
Yes.
the joke.
Yes.
Oh,
and I
well.
told them
Yes.
when I left. I told them when I left.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming.
We know you. We
And I know
I can speak on
I
it.
got an advantage, and I'll go to another story. I was working on A shift. Jay was off. Chris Short was driving. Truck 8. Right?
So who dropped 18? Who was dropping 18?
Robson Simons was
Simons.
driving truck 18. We get a box to Augusta,
Man with a
all the way in the
brick-looking
back of
bag.
the apartments. I'm sorry, I can't remember the address or whatever. We get out the door. I know we got out good because as soon as the engine pulled out, we was right there with him. I'm like, all right, we got a chance, right? So as we going up, we get to Emerson. Rob was like, I don't see truck 8. I'm like, they're not coming this way. They're not coming this way.
right,
They
you know,
take
they
it
gonna-
out.
they gonna take that
You do
dog.
that all the
Take
time.
it
You
out,
do that all the time. You
Take
know
it
what?
out, though.
Yeah.
So we going up. 20 turns on to Augusta. 36 turns on to Augusta. I say, Rob, don't make this turn. He like, what is on Augusta? Rob, we're not going that way. The next street is Woodington. We're gonna go down Woodington and come back. As we turn on Woodington, right as we turn on to Woodington, I look and I see 30. Right? I'm like, we got it.
Right, because you know
We
truck
got
is
it.
behind. Yeah.
He's not even behind. They're gonna eventually, because Woodington comes around and meets up like that or whatever. And I'm like, we got it. And sure stuff. As soon as we get to the turn for us to turn onto Augusta,
Right.
we were there. We were there.
Right.
And Lieutenant Jeff Baker, the 20 came, and he was like, man, that's a great thing y'all went that way, because we had been bottlenecked between behind engine 53, engine 20, and engine 36.
That's the last thing you want to do.
That's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah.
So anything you want to say, Dave, before I go start to the next segment?
Nah, you got it.
You got it?
You sure?
All right. You sure? Anything you want to say?
Truck A shift.
Right.
You
Ain't
talking
to be
about
fucked
two
with.
We want the
Yeah.
This
Y'all
is
want the
two-
smoke.
We want
this
the
is two
Bro,
rival-
my brother.
want smoke.
Yeah.
Look, it's my podcast. It's my
Right.
podcast.
Listen.
It's my podcast.
Listen.
Talking, right?
If you look at Telestaff and you see 584 on truck 8, we definitely want the smoke.
Right.
We want the smoke.
So let me,
yeah,
so let me ask
no
you
doubt
this
about
with
that.
with the whole truck company thing, right?
Uh-huh.
You've been in for a long time.
Mhm.
Have you ever had like real beef with another truck company where it's
Oh
like, yo,
man, here we go.
I just want to know. I'm just curious.
So, what pushed me to being as aggressive as I was because everybody knows Jobtown. Shout out to 10 Truck. Shout out to Jobtown. 10 Truck, A Shift. You had Mike Heebler and Ryan Winger. And I tillered behind somebody. He's good EVD, but he wasn't trying to get it like that.
Yeah.
So my goal in life, when I did get the front seat, because Junior Man had the tiller,
Yeah. So
you know,
got-
Senior Man drove. That's old school.
Right.
Senior Man in the front of the wagon.
So when no switching back off.
It wasn't no
with the
switching, none of that.
Okay.
I don't switch now because that's just the way it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta earn that spot more so than it's given to you.
Right.
But
Yeah,
that's old school. I watched this man.
But some guys-
I watched
some guys
Ron
that
and
tell you
them.
never
I watched
beat.
Ron and them eat lunch. You know what I mean? Eat our lunch. You know when I said, all right, my turn gonna come. When my turn came, it was payback.
Right.
Payback, bro.
I got the lunch ticket.
It was payback.
I got the book of lunch tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
I got those tickets.
Go ahead, Dave.
I have an interesting perspective on that.
Yeah.
Right? So, when Luke Gozinski, shout out to him, was the EVD, he was a 30-year guy.
Yeah.
He was in the
The winters
he
of
was
his
way past
career.
his prime.
Yeah, Twilight.
You know what I mean? He wasn't competing either. You know what I'm saying? So, from my perspective, first of all, Truck 10 was on a lot of boxes that we should have been on if we
Yeah.
weren't.
That's how it goes.
That's how we felt anyway.
Yeah.
So now, when we would be on the boxes, we hauling ass to get there as best as he could. You know what I mean? But if we got there at the same time, we would let them go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He slammed on break up. Okay, we going to the break. We going to the
Nobody
break.
gets a
And
free
how
pass.
how did y'all?
It wasn't until first of all, that shit is embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah, it hurt.
You know what I mean? When you hear
It
that
hurt.
shame dragging them ladders to the
Yeah.
back.
Mm.
You know
A
what I'm
certain,
saying?
a
That
certain,
shit-
a certain PO, or he might have been a firefighter at the time, asked me, was we baking cookies? And that's what
Whoa.
really made me
Who
mad. He
asked you
said,
that? Who asked you that?
Bobby Guy. I said, y'all was baking cookies. I said,
Bobby guy.
I said, okay.
I said to you when
Okay.
I got there.
Okay.
I'm like, as an officer, I don't gotta carry the ladders to the rig.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. You said that. Yeah.
so
you said
so
that.
that's what happened.
What we
So
gonna do?
around the time of
Thanks.
my 3-year mark, I did my obligation on the medical, whatever. Like I was looking to leave. The house was an older house.
Yep.
Even though it was a great house, great group of guys,
Mhm.
it was hard to not get fire service. It was hard to not get that stuff. It wasn't until, honestly, real shit. Jay saved truck ain't shit
Mm.
single-handedly.
Damn, that's
You know what I mean?
Huge compliment. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
And first of all, like I don't know how the fuck you get the truck to drive that fast.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Because that shit's moving faster than it is when other people are driving the truck.
Yeah.
I think you and John Thursby got like a book that y'all
Yeah,
share
it's
something. Because
like-
John Thursby makes that wagon move.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but
Just-
before I move on to the next segment, I
Mhm.
want to say this. I don't know if you saw the podcast with Justin Kerr. He said a lot of good things about you, man.
Yeah.
And you really
Yeah.
motivated
Oh,
him
yeah.
and pushed
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
it. I don't know if he said it on the podcast or not, but he spoke really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about the most sensitive subject in Baltimore.
Oh.
It's so sensitive, bro. Because I'm telling you, if you say anything.
Hold on, let me pull this drink.
If you
Yeah.
say anything, take this man's name on Facebook, bro. They
Polarize.
coming for you. They coming for you. And they got the right numbers right here to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they act like you can't say anything even critical about this brother, right? They step up on your neck, bro. Shoot city all day, right? And being
You gonna see? You gonna see who we talking about?
I'm a New York Knicks fan, right?
Okay.
I'm saying that because we're real critical fans, right? We're gonna speak about.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right?
Let it go. Tell you who it
I'm gonna
is.
say this, right?
Speak your
My
truth,
brother,
babe.
right? Almost wore his hoodie today, right?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Mm,
You can't say anything critical about this.
So,
So before we go ahead, no,
we
I'm gonna
gonna
say you can't say he threw off his back for the
Nope.
lot. You can't say he threw off his back for the lot. Or
Nope.
Something like that.
You can't say
You
he missed
nothing.
receivers.
Nope.
But I want to say this. I want to say this. My man deserved all the money.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think the Ravens will give it to him? No.
Right.
And that's why I,
think they
say I don't think so. But he deserves
I think
every
so,
dollar
too, but-
that Deshaun Watson get it.
Yeah.
He got them
Yeah.
more. But why can't he get criticized? Why can't? Why?
So I want to say,
Why?
you understand? Do you
Why?
really? You know that you're considered a Lamar Jackson troll. You understand
Yes.
that in the social media.
I understand that.
Okay, I just want to make sure you understand
Hold
that.
on, Jordan.
I just want to make sure you
Let me-
understand.
let
I mean, it
Oh,
don't bother me because I feel
oh,
everybody
no.
got an opinion. It is what it is.
Hey, listen.
Let me
Listen.
speak on that, right? So people want to say I'm a Lamar Jackson troll. Cool. I'm cool with that. But the people that really know me, that sit down and watch the games with me, know that I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. Nobody's above being criticized. That's myself included when it comes to what I do in this job and firefighting or whatever. I can't do what Lamar do.
All right.
We're not
good.
fans though.
Do Lamar deserve to be paid? Yes.
So you took 2019 off then?
I did 2019. So my man Yancey came at me one time, told me all this stuff that I was doing at Lamar. So I went to the receipts of every time I said Lamar was doing something great, so he could see. Because he was making assumptions that I only talk bad about. Right. I really do like Lamar. At the end of the day, as an organization, do I understand why the Ravens don't want to give a full guaranteed contract? Yes, I do. He's been injured 2 years in control. I get both sides. But if I'm Lamar, if I was Lamar, yeah, pay me. I want what he got. I get it. Also, speaking on this, the Ravens, in my opinion, are in a win-win situation. Either one, we pay Lamar and keep him, and we got a franchise quarterback, or two, if they decide to franchise him and trade him, we in the works to get multiple first-round picks this year.
But how's that a win-win when you lose it?
You don't know if you're going to win. You don't know if you're going to get it.
You don't know we going to win.
But you don't know
who you going to pick?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know who you're going to pick.
We don't know who you're going to pick, but we don't know yet. What have we been doing with Lamar?
All right, so listen.
I understand.
That first year, listen. The first year, you're going to get a high pick if you trade him to a sorry team, right? But once he get to that sorry team, you picking in the 20s every year after that.
That's not true.
You are.
It's not true.
So you're going to have a high pick this year,
Hold up.
but after that, it's going to be
Atlanta,
let's go.
the team he won.
Yep.
Right? The team my man thinks he's going. If they was to trade, if they was the franchise him and trade Atlanta, right? Atlanta got 2 first-round picks this year.
Atlanta or Indy.
So you want both of their picks this year?
Goddamn right.
So here's but see, I'm gonna say this though. With the first round draft picks that we've had, do you think that we're gonna pick up good players?
The Ravens suck.
Because we have a outside linebacker who was a number 1 draft pick.
Right.
Go ahead.
The Ravens suck at picking wide receivers. I do like Baker.
No, they sucked in the first round.
Oway has done nothing.
Yeah, he sucked in first round.
Patrick
Besides
Queen
this last
didn't
year,
get good till we got
with
Roquan
Linderbaum.
EDC don't get his flowers yet. He don't get his flowers yet.
Besides Linderbaum and Kyle Hampton,
We're not giving that man no
Every
bouquets.
first round pick been a bust. Every first round pick been a bust besides them 2 players.
Okay.
All of them been a bust in the first round.
They got first-round picks.
Since he took over.
I agree.
Since DeCosta took over.
All right, Dion spoke his piece. So
Patrick Queen, Oway, all them guys.
I look at.
I think he's a bust.
Yes.
Roquan Smith made him
To be a
better.
first round pick, if he's picking
Roquan
the
Smith
third
made
or
him
something like
better.
that,
Yeah.
You know
first
what?
round pick, yes.
And you know why I say
We
he
should
made
have
him
to trade
better?
for him.
I agree.
We should have to trade for Roquan if he lived up to the first
That's
round
true.
pick.
That's a fact.
We wouldn't need him.
That's fact.
Now we cooking.
And now that,
Now we
I always
cook.
go back to that Buffalo game with Patrick Queen.
Oh,
He ran that bootleg 3 times.
He
on
ran
his
the
side.
bootleg 3 times. Johnson
got it
ran the
every
bootleg
time.
3 times.
that lost the
And
game.
then lost the game.
On his same side. Come on, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. We
Yeah.
got a podcast
So
on
listen.
that side too.
Listen, I'm a Lamar like.
We know.
And
Me too.
well, check this out. Check
In
this
my eyes,
out.
he can't do nothing
I
wrong.
look
It's
at
everybody
look.
else's fault.
Listen. I look at Lamar like, what were the Ravens before him, right? So like, Ravens won a couple championships, which is good, but other than the 2 championship years, which we were never favored in, it's mediocrity to me. It's a mediocre football franchise.
That's true.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As
We
far as
never
I'm
had a superstar.
concerned.
We never
Now,
had a
at the end of the
superstar.
day, Randy, I just want to be entertained, bro.
A lot of Ravens fans have got
I just
caught
want to
up in the
be
entertainment
entertained.
of Lamar.
The best season I've had fun. I trolled everybody we played that year. I felt confident, yelling at. Even when we lost in the playoffs, I thought we was going to win. That's hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave us that hope.
I love Lamar Jackson.
I'm just speaking to you because you know how I feel about him. Off the record, you know what I mean? Off the camera, you know how I feel about the kid. You know what I mean? He changed Baltimore football. And I'm not traveling.
Ask this question. Everything you're saying, right? Because I do think they dropped the ball because they should have paid him before Kyler Murray got paid, right? How do you
Get
feel
it over with.
How do you feel about the situation we in with him now?
I feel as though when they paid Josh Allen,
That 130
you take that contract and add whatever you got to add to it and get him to sign. And he probably would have laughed and said, all right, I'm making more. I'm the highest paid in the league at the second, right?
should have been the highest paid.
Yeah. So I got more than Josh Allen. Look, I got more than Josh Allen. And why are you waiting it
Why
out?
you waiting?
Why are you waiting it out? What if he'd have won another MVP?
Right. What are you doing?
It'd been over.
They dropped the ball.
If he'd have won another
He got Mahomes money.
MVP, which he's been potentially been on a trajectory every year,
Every year.
The first 4 games of this year,
That's
it was
my-
stupid.
This is my question, right? That I don't know this. You're inside. Did Harbaugh ever go into the office and say, "Yo, pay him"? Because he saved my job. Did Harbaugh ever put his
Only-
foot
hey,
down,
look.
like, "Yo, pay him"?
Only
I got my job
Hardball, EDC.
because of him.
Look,
Right.
only Hardball,
Like,
EDC, and the
come
owner
on.
of the Ravens
Like,
know.
I got my job because
So,
of him.
Only
So
people.
what do you think? What you think is going to happen?
So I think what I want to happen is one
No,
thing.
not what. No. What
Okay.
you think is gonna happen?
What I think is going to happen is
We all want Lamar.
I think he's going to get traded.
to
You
win.
know what I mean? Sorry, NFC team.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Atlanta.
He's not
No,
getting traded to AFC.
you trade him to AFC. He laughing at you. He when he
Chicago,
torture you.
Atlanta,
Yeah, not even. Yeah,
Detroit.
yeah. You could go Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta.
They the ones with
Yeah,
first round picks.
yeah.
They the ones who wanna trade.
Houston.
Orleans.
No, Houston
New
AFC.
Orleans.
Houston AFC.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Houston AFC. You right.
They not-
But I mean, like, it's gonna be somebody where they say we get rid of them,
They not
and
gonna
if we
win.
do worry about them, we worry about them.
Once-
If we
one
get to
time
the
every
bowl,
4 years.
yeah.
You know what the
Because
team I would love to see him go to?
who?
San Francisco.
You think he going to San
No,
Francisco?
not think. No,
They ain't got no
not
picks.
think. No,
They ain't
not
no
the
picks.
thing.
They don't have no
Lamar
picks.
Lamar Jackson.
It ain't even about Purdy. They ain't got no
Jackson
picks.
in
They ain't
their
got no
system, they're
picks.
down.
They ain't got no picks.
How about you, Dave? What you think?
Pay that, man. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Well, that goes without saying. No, that goes without saying. Yeah.
I'm paying.
So
I
here's,
feel as though he
here's the
should've
one.
got
Here's the
high
one
paid
thing I haven't heard nobody say, and I talk to you about this all the time. I blame the owner. You know why?
He ultimately.
Salary cap is a figment of everybody's imagination.
It's not real.
Now you talk.
If they
Now
wanna
you
pay
you
him,
talking now.
they can pay
There's a
him.
ways to pay him to make it.
The owner don't want to come out his pocket
The Rams
and
do
give
that.
him $250 million.
Because you said before, what did the owner say that he wants a football team?
When he did the
The shared
interview,
revenue.
he did the interview saying, matter of fact, it wasn't even this year, it was a few years ago. He said,
Yeah, but they
I
get
don't
shared
want a
revenue,
team,
even if they
he
wasn't.
basically don't want a team that's like how the Rams did when you're going all in and competing for a year and 2 and 4. He said, I want a team that can just compete. That's
Right.
the key word.
Compete.
Compete.
Right. Give yourself
Compete
a shot.
was winning 9 games, being in the playoff hunt. That's competing.
Yeah.
And that's all he want.
Yeah, yeah.
And it showed, to me,
Yeah.
it shows.
Yeah.
It's like you give me, I'm gonna give you a couple guys that
So
you
do
like.
you think that's a
pay him big
bad
time.
thing of not going in all the time?
Yes.
You got eventually you
Go
gotta-
in,
you're-
bro.
Yes.
You
Go
gotta
in.
all
So you go in, right?
play
You
call.
go in, you win.
That's a
one
different story
championship.
there.
You can lose for 3 years after that.
You win
Yeah.
one championship.
A
lose
championship
3
buy
years.
you time.
A lot of
Or
times
you
when
can, or the fans not happy. You're not putting seats in the. You're not putting fans in the seats. Or you can be consistently what the Ravens have been, a winning organization.
I
Okay.
think we're going to have fans
As
in the
an
seats
owner.
anyway, though.
it's getting
Okay.
to a
I
point
think we're in
now.
the city, we're going to have fans in the seats regardless.
I think it's getting to a point now
I can see
where,
that.
and I listen to 105 whatever a lot, and I feel like it is starting to become a lot of like apathy where guys just like, all right, this whatever. We know what we're gonna get. We're gonna come out hot. We're gonna fizzle out. We're gonna win 9, 10 games. We're always gonna have a chance.
Yeah.
But do we really have a chance?
Right.
Do we have really like?
Are you kidding
when we
yourself, or
when
do we
beat
really have a
Tennessee,
chance?
The
I see
one
y'all say
playoff
that.
game that we won, we beat Tennessee. It was an ugly game.
It was.
Defense won.
The defense won that game.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Our 2 championships came from times where
We wasn't.
Nobody
Yeah.
believed in it.
Yeah.
I
I don't feel like that though.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
Ray
no.
Lewis,
I
yeah,
feel like
man,
that 2012 team. We just was coming up for AFC Championship. We were Super Bowl contenders. We had a little stretch at the end of
nobody
the
We
year.
had a
Joe.
bad
We had a
regular
bad
season.
3 games. We lost
Nobody
3 in a
believed
row.
in Joe.
That's true.
Right. And
Nobody
Joe-
believed in
Well,
and
we had a
Joe
bad
got
regular
hot.
season though. Let's
Right.
be honest. We
He-
started
he
losing.
started
Remember, we
out-
had a
he
losing
started out
streak.
good.
He's a playoff player.
He went on the turn after the Redskins.
Better to be a playoff player than not a
Right.
player.
Right.
at all.
He
Joe
got hot.
was a playoff.
He got
Joe
hot.
went on the
I'll
turn.
take that.
He
Though.
got
I'll
hot.
take that though.
Also,
Bumming up
But the
play
coordinator
calling
changed. The play
The
caller
play calling
changed.
changed.
Coordinator changed.
Which the
Things
Ravens
lined
need.
up.
The Ravens
And not
need
that.
a-
I mean, let's all just put it on the table. Denver, we got lucky.
Yeah.
We got lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
We got lucky though. Yeah, we got lucky.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying he didn't ball, but that pass to Jacoby Jones was luck.
It was luck. Yeah.
It was luck. Or if that guy would have played it right, I mean, I know it's all what it should have
Jacoby,
He's
look
supposed to stay
surprised.
back.
If the guy would have tipped the ball, we was done. We'd have
He's
been out.
supposed to, no, he should have stayed back.
football.
He tried to come up.
Hey,
That's
look,
football.
listen,
I'd rather
listen,
be
Kenny.
lucky than good.
That's
I'd rather be
Kenny.
lucky than good.
football. That's
I
football.
travel all over the country because of number 8. I like going in the stands and fans talking trash, and then the play happened, and I go, "What y'all gonna do about that kid?" You know what I mean? And they look like
Ain't nothing you can do.
they ain't nothing they can do.
Ain't
Nothing
nothing you
against
can
him.
do. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing against
You
him.
know what I mean?
The guy's amazing.
That's the
I'm
difference
with it.
between.
The guy's amazing.
Yo,
What?
I'm not.
I put it out there. I put it out there in early 2019. I said Lamar Jackson
Lamar
is the
Finesse.
best quarterback we ever had.
And I'm a Ravens fan.
And I don't care about the Super Bowl.
I
Yeah,
travel.
well, he ain't gotta win one.
Right. He's the best.
Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of quarterbacks never win.
Exactly.
You see what he
But
just
I'm
said?
always
He
talking about.
traveled.
But it's okay to criticize your team.
Yeah. He traveled, and he does. He's been doing it for a long time, but mostly recently he's been traveling because he wants to see Lamar.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to talk trash to the fans. That's what I'm about.
I travel and I talk trash because I'm a Ravens.
Yeah, but I'm not about to talk trash with Tyler Huntley trotting
I don't
out
care
there.
who it is.
I'm
I don't care who it is. I'm in there talking I'm talking my shit.
So you in Cincinnati? Hold up. You in Cincinnati? Yeah. We about to score this touchdown. Bloop.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn.
I know.
I'm gonna eat.
They're gonna be like, sir, sit down.
Because
I know they give it to
we
you in
all
Jacksonville.
was in the house like, you believe that?
Not really, because they couldn't believe it.
Okay.
They
They thought eventually Jacksonville was going to be Jacksonville.
Something I can say is true,
I got
and
you.
you know this to be true.
Great fans. In
The
Jacksonville.
playoffs,
Great fans.
all week. I'm like, man, fuck the Ravens, we're gonna lose. Blah. I'm not even care about the game.
Yeah. 2 hours before the game.
I was like, let's go, let's fucking go.
Yo, people thought I was.
Let's go.
Look, listen. When I made a post about, look, bet y'all money on the Ravens,
that, yeah.
and I did. I won money off of them because they kept it
Spread.
within that spread.
Yeah.
You gotta bet that spread.
Yeah.
There was no way Cincinnati was gonna beat them boys.
About 10.
We just had our junior team out there and gave y'all all y'all can handle.
Yeah, right.
I
Well,
knew we was gonna show up, and we had a chance to win. I felt that game was gonna go exactly how it went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they cocky in Cincinnati. So I was like, they really cocky for no reason.
We won the North. No time, Joe makes
Yeah.
it won the North.
Right, y'all had to have 5 first-round draft picks. You
they
know
about to wake
what
up.
I mean? But look, not
They
the
about to
reverse,
wake up.
not the reverse course real quick.
This
You
is
said-
Santi Higgins.
Hold on, not the
Don't even
reverse.
trade for yo, Santi Higgins.
Not the reverse course. Hold on, not the reverse course real quick. When you say put all your money, Vegas.
Vegas.
You got a dual residency.
Yo,
Because you
listen.
like the mayor.
Look,
of Vegas,
I like,
ain't you?
hey, look. And this was me and Smokey. You just rest in peace again. We agreed on this. Me and Smokey said, look, bro, what's the point of making money if you can't use it? Me and Smokey was trying to see things, do things. Smokey told me, bro, wherever you go, let me know. Just give me a shot at going with you. Like, he wanted the road
He was about it.
because he was about it. You know what I mean? And I told him, look, I'm going to be out Vegas this many times a year. I'm going to Vegas this month.
Yeah.
We was planning the trip to the Smoke Fest in Miami.
Yeah. Miami. I'm going, spend that money, enjoy your life, live your life.
You see, you got
We
to.
got a dangerous job, bro, and we see a lot. So my whole thing is you need to enjoy your life, live your life, do whatever you got to do it. Everybody got their vices, whether it's gambling, smoking cigars, drinking. We know we all got our vices, but it's a rough
Some got all
job, bro.
three.
It's a rough job,
If
bro.
you don't mind slide down, unless you're on 45 engine. Come on in. Unless you're on 45 engine.
My brother.
Look.
Yeah, because you part of the Vegas crew, right? You part of the Vegas crew.
This is how we do
Hey,
it.
for the world, this
This is how we do it.
Firefighter John Evans, engine
45.
45, Iron Horse,
First acting
guy.
You know how we do
I'm
it.
not deep with the history, but I'm sitting here soaking up the knowledge with these guys.
Speaking on what he just said about being with your brothers and all that.
Go around.
From all the tragedy we had,
Right.
what I've seen in these
Slide down, bro.
in
We
these
good.
last few months, and shout out to you guys with y'all podcast.
Yeah. Baltimore needed this. The fire department needed this. This is the verse. They need to see how we feel.
Right.
These young dudes need to see or know what it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get the job done.
Right.
So you passing torches. I look at it like we passing torches, Kenny. Even you.
Right.
And you know I'm a pass the torch. You know what I mean? I'm passing
But
torches.
you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like when me and Home always talked about, we talked about this for months, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I know when that came to my mind, it was because guys like you, and every people that we've interviewed in the past,
Right.
who they have a circle, and it's always at the kitchen table
Yeah.
and passing or something like that. But it's like, man, we need something to reach the masses. Right. You know what I mean? And not only that, but it shows that we human.
Yeah, we
You know
all
what I
human.
mean?
Yeah.
We not just going to work and doing whatever.
I want to shout out some people in the department lately that has been putting together fire department functions and getting us together.
Yeah.
Tracy has been doing stuff.
Tracy,
Yeah.
She's been doing stuff, little stuff.
Happy birthday, by the way, Tracy.
Birthday's coming up. It's actually today.
Yeah.
She's been doing stuff, little small things, getting people together, hanging out. The cousins, you know what I mean? They had a party.
Yeah.
They threw a party. Miss Rhonda been doing a couple things.
She's a legend. That's a legend, right?
Yeah, we need that.
There's
We
been a
need
lot
that.
of people that's
We
been-
need
I
that.
know I'm missing some people, but there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that have been doing things, that have been trying to get us back together now that we don't have shift parties.
Yeah.
And I can tell for me personally, it has helped.
Yeah.
I'm normally not one to really come out
Yeah.
much, but I've been coming out because I've been
It's a
needing
brotherhood.
around-
Yeah.
been needing to be around people that understand.
Yeah.
what I go through,
Yeah.
what we went through, and what we have in store for when we get to our retirement.
Mhm.
So thank y'all.
So,
Yeah.
Thank y'all
so
again.
since you brought it up, we're gonna speak. You came on the podcast, give you spoke first. Give me your top of the fire department.
Top what?
Your list.
Well,
What's your Mount Rushmore?
John.
How many years you got in, by the way?
I'm only 13 years in.
Okay.
I still call myself hidden because I'm down 45 on the
It's
hour.
all good, though.
But you're gonna make
Everybody that work
lieutenant,
for
then
me-
you're gonna get some work.
Everybody that work for me,
You on that Marquest
or
train.
work with me. Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody that work with me know how it gets down. And even before the fire department, as kids, it's my man right here.
Yeah.
And so my bonding is different. Like y'all not gonna see me at every party.
That's fine.
But I got individuals
Yeah.
with every one of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out, and I don't want to give a shout out to Workman on the Vegas thing because
Yeah.
I had the opportunity that our last night in Vegas
Mm-hmm.
with him. And
So
you
many
know,
stories people just don't know about, bro. Like,
and
it's
it's
crazy.
like, dude,
Is
he
it one story that you couldn't tell?
No, but we just.
I can tell this
All
one.
right.
This
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
no
yeah.
It was.
The
He
more
had
the better,
a
man.
flight.
The more
Yeah,
the better.
yeah,
That's what it's
yeah.
for.
yeah. He had a flight like leaving like 5 in the morning.
Oh, that
or
was his
something.
birthday party. That was his birthday party.
I don't even know how he got down there because
Right.
I didn't know he was on the invite list.
Work. He just pops up.
Yeah, I don't
That's
even
how
know
he do.
got
He
down
pop
there.
up. Like, oh, they all ever going to Vegas?
So-
Boom, I'm here.
So everybody know I'm a little older, and I goes to sleep.
Yeah.
But this night,
Nap
work
time.
yeah, I gotta take a nap. I'll be back out, but
Right.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Right.
But work came down like, yo, we may as well stay up. We gonna smoke. We gonna go to this party. We went to some whack party. I don't even know what it was. And I said, yo, this ain't happening, right? This about 2, 3 in the morning. And I said, yo, we gonna smoke the stick. Smoke. You just come to my room till you gotta leave for the airport. I got your parking or whatever. He like, no, John, we gonna stay out here, right? We gonna stay out here. And I said, yo, Smoke. No, my eyes is closed. I'm like,
He's in the corner,
he like, yo. But we had some conversations that night, man. That was, it actually now it's bigger than life to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Got
Fire
one.
department?
Got
Yeah,
one.
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire department.
The best to do it in the fire department.
Your Mount, so
Yeah, from
Mount
your
Rushmore,
perspective,
So when
yo.
we do Mount Rushmore,
Right.
your top 4 people who's influenced you in
In your
fire
career.
department, life, whatever.
Oh, definitely.
Like, could we?
So I mean,
No,
Yeah.
just fire department. Keep it fire department.
Definitely, I
Let's keep it
got
fire
to shout
department.
out my man Ham.
Ham.
Ham who?
Ham is
Who's Ham?
Rob Hamlin.
Rob Hamlin.
Cat.
The world don't know.
Cat.
The world don't know.
Soon to be chief.
You try to go global with this, bro. You got it.
Ham know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I gotta give a shout out to Jay.
All right.
one
That's
of
two.
them
That's
in
two.
here. You know what I mean? To Chief Ruff.
Chief Ruff. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, definitely fair, and you better.
If you ain't look at the other podcast with Chief Ruff on, check that podcast out.
Appreciate the love. Yes, sir.
And I would say one more for me.
Ah.
Captain shout out. Captain shout out. That's my man. Do not mistake it. That's my man.
No, that's my guy
For
too.
me,
So
For me, it will probably have to be. Dialogue.
You don't need one more, bro. Come on, let's go. One more. It's gonna be at top of your head.
For me,
Yourself.
it's a more of a motivational piece.
Yeah.
So I would have to go with working. Somebody.
Yeah.
that-
All right, there you go.
somebody-
That's sealing the deal.
I'm probably be a little prolonged, but I'm gonna try to make it
Go
quick.
for it.
I got 2,
Go for
right?
it.
I got people that kind of molded me and coming into the fire department, and I've come across some strong women in this job
Ooh.
that have pushed me up.
Ooh. Speaking it.
So my first muscle was it'll be Wendell Epps, my first acting man.
Love
Yeah,
right there.
Love.
The one.
My lieutenant for backing me and making sure I was good all the time.
All the
Lieutenant
time.
Joe Lipka.
All the
All
time.
the time, make sure I was good.
Joe.
My man Jamin McQueen-Bey here, and Captain Jasper for making me want to be
Jasper.
an
Goat.
officer.
Goat right there,
Making me
baby.
want to be an officer. It's so many more people that I can name.
Right.
Big Dave.
It is hard, yeah,
So-
it's hard, yeah.
And then I got another one. My sister, Thea, for instilling me that I could do more.
Shout out to Thea
You
King.
don't just have to be a
She
firefighter.
coming up.
Coming
She
up.
Coming up here too.
Purple
Kalila Yassy,
Mm-hmm.
Kalila Yassy for coming to me and letting me know that I can guide people.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that from her. From her guiding me, I got that from her.
Yeah.
Ty Spencer,
Mhm.
for also instilling me
Classmate, class 14, baby.
to keep pushing in education.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Ty Spencer and Janelle. You know what I mean?
Lieutenant Taylor.
Lieutenant Taylor.
Hey,
man.
happy birthday to
One
her
of the
too.
most-
Her birthday to her
Shout out
too.
to Janelle. Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
person, great firefighter.
Love you. Love you.
Awesome was an awesome PO. You know what I mean? And she
One of the most
so
laid back people I
thoughtful
know.
and laid
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and she would always come to me and ask me questions, and then I would always realize from her talking to me, asking me questions, now I'm asking her questions to get her insight on things. And it was always so intriguing.
Yeah.
So those
different
eight-
perspective,
a
you know?
different perspective. Those
So-
eight
so-
different
It's
perspectives.
saying females. I forgot Lieutenant Hilton.
Trying to get
Yeah.
on the podcast. The GOAT. That's another GOAT. That's another GOAT.
Definitely gotta get her.
Yeah, that's definitely another GOAT.
Definitely gotta get her.
Before we move on, something
Oh,
else.
we got- hold on, we gotta
No,
get
no,
this
before we
too.
move on, I want to say something about Lieutenant Janelle. Cousin Janelle, I never knew Jessica Rabbit was a real person. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
All right, man. I'm the young. I'm the
Actually,
young.
Hold on,
I'm
by
the-
you being the oldest
Yeah.
seniority, I'm gonna let you go last.
Yeah. All right. All right. All
I'm
right.
ready,
Back.
I'm ready,
Back.
I'm
Back.
Go ahead.
So first of all, Captain Jasper, who knows how to teleport. I'll tell the story, but I'll say that shit.
He was on camp for a little bit too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
A second. He floated.
He floated. Oh, he floated. Okay,
Yeah.
We had a captain.
Yeah, he was up there.
Captain Jasper show you how to do it.
Yeah. One of the true leaders.
Well, he put so
True
much
leaders in
into
this
me
job.
That shorter period of
True
time he
leaders.
was at Truck A because he was on B shift. When I tell you, I was a sponge,
Yeah.
and it was like I couldn't. He was giving me so much knowledge, and I was like.
But yo,
like it was
Jasper, if he was first acting somewhere, he was gonna be a leader,
Yeah.
no matter what he did.
Yeah.
That's just who he
That's who
is.
he is.
Anybody that know him, that's who he is.
So Jasper the gingerbread man,
Yeah.
Captain Mike Williams,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
silent
man.
and solid.
Silent killer.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I gotta shout my man Jay McQueen-Bey. Single-handedly.
Go, bro.
Single-handedly.
Yo,
Hey,
go,
look,
bro.
look. You know
Let's
I
go.
don't like.
You're a legend.
You know I don't like.
You're a
You don't
legend.
you know I don't like that smoke, man. Like,
You're a
yeah, come on,
legend.
yo.
You're a legend.
Come on.
Yo, so a lot of people not gonna like this one. I don't give a fuck.
Go
You know
for
what I
it.
mean? Antoine Reddick. Yo.
Oh yeah, man, yeah,
Antoine
fat boy.
Reddick.
Shout out, boy.
Antoine Reddick.
No, I love you, man. I miss that cat every
Is
day.
the only
Right
guy I
there.
know. I'm sorry. The only guy I know that captains wanted to murder him.
Yes.
Everybody hated him.
You can't get your
He did-
hands on
He
him.
did what he wanted. They was
Can't
trying
get
to
your
burn him,
hands
they
on
was
him.
trying to fuck him. They
Yeah.
couldn't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
dope.
my Mount Rushmore.
All right. OG.
Oh, yo.
OG.
Oh, yo.
Legend.
I'm gonna go EVDs because that's who influenced me. Because I remember just early in my career riding a step and seeing guys drive and saying that's what I need to do. You know what I mean? I knew what it took because these are the guys that showed me what it took. The list, I got both sides, white, black. It was some awesome guys that influenced how I look at the job. If I wanted to start in the third, I would say Ty Gold, Truck 8, wherever you at, Ty. Love you, dude. Ain't seen you in years. Love you, dude. Ty Gold. We gonna go Mark Tracy, 10 Truck.
Tracy.
Shout out to Mark
Oh,
Tracy.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Mark Tracy. Mike Prozier, these guys might not know. Mike
No,
Prozier.
they talk about Mike Prozier with Jasmine.
Yeah. The Mike Prozier.
Yeah.
That's in the third. If I gotta go to the fifth, Aaron Burrell. You know, you gotta go.
Emergency vehicle
Yeah.
driver. Don't call me emergency
Yeah.
vehicle
Don't call me no
driver.
EVD.
And you gotta go Eric Miller, 12 truck guy. Shout out to Eric Miller. He gonna be on the podcast. These the guys that I looked up to, like that let me know, oh, this is what it takes. You know what I mean? Like this is what you do, this is how you do it, and this is what it takes. I learned so much when I was down 10 truck with Mark Tracy, you know what I mean? Aaron Burrell. The funny thing about Aaron, man, he's a funny dude. Anybody that know Aaron he's hilarious. He get a call back. He get a call back with me. We go blowing out the door. He gonna tell me, man, you need to slow down. I looked at him like,
And then the pot calling the kettle black?
I said, yo, this dude.
man.
I said, this dude. But that's Aaron, though. I'm like, you telling somebody to slow down. Everybody that roll with Aaron, no.
Thank you for the door, Aaron.
Aaron come. Hey,
Oh, he said,
look,
thank you for the door.
Look, Aaron be like, I feel like driving today. That's his thing. Yeah.
Go ahead, tell your story, Dave.
Man, Aaron Burrell, man, I'm working the callback or whatever, impact or something on truck 27. James Scott driving, Q on the step. I don't know who was in charge. We take a box, it's a 46 box or 40 box, somewhere in between.
You remember the street?
Nope. It's maybe a block south of Wabash.
Okay.
Like Elderon, somewhere.
Yeah,
something like that.
So it's right in
So,
between.
Jump in the telecab, we pull out, make the right on Rogers, we flying, make the left on Wabash, huge column of smoke. I'm like, oh shit, we got one. Make the left on Wabash, go down a couple blocks, we make a right, ain't nobody cold enough for them yet, we about to be first. We pull up, I'm sorry for this story, y'all.
Nope.
But
Nope.
I think Wendell was driving 46 and stopped and blocked us out a little bit. So the driver's beeping the horn. Hey, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Wendell kind of move over to the side. We coast up to the stop sign. I don't know why James stopped. But when he stopped at that stop sign, Aaron Burrell just blew a stop sign. He beeped the horn twice. Beep, beep. Drove past us.
Road runner.
Right in the front of the building.
Laughing the entire
I'm like,
time,
oh,
I'm sure.
Shit. So we pull in the back.
Laughing the entire
We
time,
go put
man.
the fire out and everything, blah, blah, blah. It was a good fire. It was a two-story framer, heavy smoke, heavy fire. You know, it took a little while to put the fire out. So I'm in the back, and we working in the back or whatever. All I hear is this, woo, in the front of the building. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Walk around front. Jimmy, Aaron, Javon, they in the front howling.
Wolfpack.
Howling. You know what I'm saying?
They throw up the joint on you?
Yeah. They howled for 30 minutes, bro.
Oh, man.
Loving it,
That's
loving
what's
it.
Shout out to Wood Joe and Scott.
Come on, bring some more people in here. Everybody, look.
Hey, just
rotate.
Just to,
Mike Jordan.
Yeah, we got all.
We about to close it. Come on, man. Come on in here, man. All my brothers, man.
And look, man, I see with
all my brothers.
with all y'all three. Hey, we got the whole 30,
It's good, Shorty.
38 special in here. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man, I know y'all like brothers. Y'all like big brother, little brother. I see y'all thing all the time, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like inch of 30 truck 8, 20 inch 18 truck, Medic 8, Medic 12. We all kind of like one the same.
Yeah.
It feel like it's a mirror image of each other. You know what I mean? It feel like it's mirror of each other. Just in case y'all ain't know, I ain't know if y'all know he put the transfer in the Medic 8. You know, hey, exclusive.
So, man, I appreciate it. All y'all coming out and supporting us and continue to support. Show all your love. So, look, everybody
something?
pour something in
Yeah,
there.
Sure, absolutely.
Then grab a cup real quick.
Man, smoke, man.
Yeah, man, but hey, I appreciate y'all coming on. Like I say every episode, man. When me and Randy started this, man, it was for guys like y'all to tell y'all stories so people can know y'all better.
Right.
You know what I mean? You see us on the fireground, you see us around the firehouse.
Right.
You just know a name, but you don't know a story.
Right.
Now you know y'all story. These
Yeah.
stories will be forever. And hey, it is what it is, man.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, so here's another episode of Charm City Smoke. Thank y'all again, fellas.
Hey, one thing.
We gonna keep it going though. We gonna keep it going
Shout
though.
out to Captain Cash, man. I love what he
Yeah.
did.
Love these dudes. Love these dudes.
And I feel you.
Hey, next episode, y'all stay tuned. Go ahead. One more thing. Go ahead.
Shout out to Captain Wynn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Captain
Yeah.
Wynn.
That a lot of us have promoted. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey, look. If we closing it up,
Yeah.
so it's a culture in this fire department. Everybody, hey, we gotta slow down and we gotta do this. From my perspective, I don't buy into that. I don't subscribe to it for this reason. The citizens, they really don't got nothing to do with our politics in the job.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So when it comes to slowing down, that's never going to be me. I don't know how many more years I got in the job, but I'm not slowing down because 60 seconds in a fire is an eternity.
No doubt. No doubt.
If you see this podcast, you know where I'm coming from, and some people might not share that perspective or how I'm carrying it, but
Don't matter.
we getting there.
We gonna get right.
You decide what you're going to do when you
Right.
get there, but
Right.
you're going to get there and you're going to get there fast.
So in all what he's saying is, truck 18, you better step up.
Phones go off. Get out the door.
I love the coat. I love the coat.
Basically,
Hey.
Shouts out, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta get some theme music because this motherfucker.
Every superhero needs theme music. Hey, here's another episode of Charm City Smoke. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more shows coming up.
You know what it
Hey,
is.
thank y'all, Charm City Smokers.
If you don't
We
like,
love
if you don't like
y'all.
the stories being told, oh well.